Rush Limbaugh is going to make an interesting claim here about the Republican establishment and who they'll end up supporting. Let's listen.
If the guy gets close 1237 but doesn't get there, still a majority, has a majority of votes, majority of delegates, and they take the nomination away from, we're going to lose the voters, right? What's going to, folks, patience, Rush. The Republican establishment is prepared to vote for Hillary Clinton if it means holding on to their fiefdoms. The Republican Party is prepared, if Ted Cruz gets the nomination, to not care whether he wins or loses. In fact, if Ted Cruz is the nominee and loses the general, the party will be happy. They'll be able to blame the loss on conservatives and conservatism and be done once and for all with conservatism in the party. The party's primary objective is self-preservation, not winning the White House. In this cycle, given the vagaries of this cycle, the Republican Party's primary objective is maintaining its own power structure and base for the current people that occupy it. And the dead giveaway for that is when you hear some of them openly, publicly say that they will vote for Hillary rather than Trump. And some of them have even said that they'll vote for Hillary instead of Cruz.
Okay, so he's 50% correct there and 50% absolute lunatic, making no sense, dead wrong. Which is actually pretty solid for a Limbaugh claim. Usually he's 100% incorrect and he's stupid. He just sounds like an idiot. So the part that he's right about is many people in the Republican establishment would vote for Hillary Clinton over Donald Trump. And he's right that many people have just come out and said that. Lindsey Graham, for example, is like, I ain't voting for that guy. I would never vote for that guy. In fact, he hated Ted Cruz. Now he's campaigning for Ted Cruz because he hates Donald Trump that much. And there are many other examples, too. In fact, most prominent neoconservatives say they will vote for Hillary over Trump because Trump, half the time when it comes to foreign policy, he'll say, look, Syria, ISIS, I don't care. Let Vladimir Putin take care of ISIS. Let's stay out. It's none of our business. The neocons obviously want more war all the time, no matter what. So when they hear that, they're like, okay, no, never him. Never him. Now, again, the other half of the time, he's like, let's go invade everywhere, and I want to bomb civilians and kill them. The neocons love that. But they're still scared of some of the time when Trump expresses a belief in isolationism. Now, Hillary, on the other hand, she said, hey, I view the world as a chessboard, a global chessboard. And this is the old Cold War mentality. It's us versus Russia, and everything else is just minor. They're pawns in the game here, and we need to make sure we do tactical maneuvers, and we need to make sure that we have power and control, and we have to have our hands on our natural resources, and business is important, and all these different things. And she wants a more, quote, muscular foreign policy. Well, that's why the neocons are like, oh, rock and roll, I'll go with her. They might disagree with her on some social issues. Hey, she's for gay marriage, we're not for gay marriage. She might be more liberal at home in some respects where she wouldn't, drastically cut the social safety net programs where Republicans would. But whatever, we'll suck it up for the economic stuff at home. We'll suck it up for the social stuff because foreign policy, we kind of agree with her. So Rush is right. Many have come out and said it. We covered the story. I gave you specific quotes from neocons who said, yeah, no, we'll support Hillary over Trump. Now, where Rush is wrong is Ted Cruz. No, Republicans would vote Ted Cruz over Hillary Clinton. There's no doubt about that. I haven't seen any indication that they wouldn't vote for Ted Cruz over Hillary. Cruz, when push comes to shove, he's going to heel. He's a little bitch to the establishment. Trump is just uncontrollable. He might listen to the donors, he might listen to the establishment, or he might not. Nobody knows because he's a fucking crazy person. Cruz is crazy also, but when push comes to shove, he's probably going to listen to the establishment and to Wall Street, and he'll also mix in his draconian backwards stances on social issues. He's a Christian theocrat. He wants Christian Sharia. He'll push for that stuff, and he'll listen to the donors and Wall Street on the other hand. So they would vote for Cruz over Hillary, but they would not vote for Trump over Hillary. Many of them are going to vote for Hillary in that case. But also what he gets wrong is why that is. He makes it seem like, oh, the Republican establishment, they're so fundamentally not conservative that they can't wait to sell out real conservatives and go to Hillary Clinton because they're so liberal themselves. That's the argument Rush is making. The Republican establishment is so liberal that they're going to abandon the more conservative people. Only Rush Limbaugh could come up with an argument that's such bullshit. No, Rush, it has nothing to do with liberal or conservative or principled philosophical ideologies and concepts. They don't give a fuck about any of that. They care about their money. They care about Wall Street and the donors and doing their bidding. Do you not get this? Like, he's been covering politics for decades. He still doesn't get the fundamental driving force in the Republican establishment, the Democratic establishment, and just the establishment writ large.